and vehicle that was him. Is the most flags the madman ever see. On the 32nd anniversary. When I see flags, so I hold me head and ball. I could not believe I thought was carnival. It was at 7 o'clock in the morning. Everybody started gathering, just up in the red, yellow, and green down the in. Whether or not they had like it or not, everybody turned a patriot, which remind me of Maurice Bishop when he was stand up. Wave your national color, wave your national flag. Let them know that Grenada ever conscious of God. Wave your national color, wave your national flag. Let them know that Grenada ever conscious of God. Flag on the head, flag on the hand, flag on the car, flag on the van, flag on the pole, flag on the street, flag on the table that they eat. Flag on the left, flag on the right, flag in the day, flag on the night, flag on building, flag on ceiling, flag on vehicle that pass him. Ever conscious of God we aspire, just to rebuild Spice Island, Grenada. Despite the aid that we get from overseas, we have to work hard to fix it properly. Everyone who visit Grenada talking about how well we recover, want to use us as a formula for the disaster. Nobody didn't care about party, everybody cared about country, so we have to bring on the part to signal unity. Wave your national color, wave your national flag. Let them know that Grenada ever conscious of God. Wave your national color, wave your national flag. Let them know that Grenada ever conscious of God. Flag on the head, flag on the hand, flag on the car, flag on the van, flag on the pole, flag on the street, flag on the table that they eat. Flag on the left, flag on the right, flag on the day, flag on the night, flag on building, flag on ceiling, flag on vehicle that pass him. Wave your national, wave your national. Let them know that Grenada ever conscious of God. Wave your national, wave your national. Let them know that Grenada ever conscious of God. Who goes there? Sweet Grenada, the land of my birth. But Independence Gala make me feel a month. To guess it February should go down in history. A patriotic period signaling unity. Everyone who went to the gala was wearing their national color. Guess they want the world to remember this is Grenada. Cause we are a resilient people, we are accustomed going through struggle, so we do the thing that we have to make our dream come true. Wave your national color, wave your national flag. Let them know that Grenada ever conscious of God. Wave your national color, wave your national flag. Let them know that Grenada ever conscious of God. Wave your national color, wave your national flag. Let them know that Grenada ever conscious of God. Wave your national color, wave your national flag. Let them know that Grenada ever conscious of God. It's flag on the head, flag on the hand, flag on the car, flag on the van, flag on the pole, the street, the table that they eat. Flag on the left, the right, the day, the night, flag on the vehicle that pass him. Wave your national, wave your national. Let them know that Grenada ever conscious of God. Wave your national color, wave your national. Let them know that Grenada
One people, one journey, one future is all we. Yeah, is all away. As I to say, let me tell you about my country. My country is so dear to me. Established in the 14th centuries, colonized in the 18th centuries. Independence 74. Grenada had freedom for so. That's the Mr. Eric Gary and to T.M. Mary Show. Some call the Camahan, some call the Conception Island, others call the La Grenada. We call the Grenada. That's the name we truly prefer. Together we'll build a spire. Together warriors, mountain high and fireflies. You will always meet a smile, face and wisdom.
And good night to you, Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. Once again, it is time
Come to my place.
for Talking Points. My name is Sheldon Scott. I'll be taking you up until the 10 o'clock hour.
Really prefer together we'll build us.
Yes, I am here saying special good night to our listeners via 91.5, 91.9. Real FM, real music, real vibes. From a real station with real people, yeah?
My sweet,
Some people can't deal with the realness, you understand?
my sweet homeland, my land.
Good night from the best country on the face of the earth.
Grenada,
May have the worst government, but we are still the best country, huh? The best country, worst government, but best country. Yes, it's been a massive day for Grenada.
No place that you'd rather be.
Yeah, all of them used to say Grenada. They're getting it proper now, though. Yeah, Grenada, right? Yeah.
All over the world, no place that you'd rather be. Stand right here in my country. Masterclass experience to see. One people we are.
And so, our very own Anderson Peters making it directly into the finals of the men's javelin. Yes, he had his throw.
One breaking down barriers.
Yes, super flying Flinders flew, but Anderson Peters threw. Yeah.
That's one guarantee. Once a year you won't want to leave. Take a walk or take a drive.
Massive throw is a little over 88 meters. Yeah.
This song on the
In
side.
fact, the only person that threw further than him is the reigning Olympic champion. That's Neeraj Chopra from India, who threw a 89 point something
My
meters.
sweet homeland, my land.
So a very own Anderson Peters, he came out, he make one throw, he qualify, and he go back inside. Leave the rest of fellas to go and make the set a throw and thing to try and qualify. Yeah.
Grenada.
So Anderson Peters will be in action in the finals of the men's javelin. That's going to be taking place on Thursday starting at 2:25 p.m. Nobody call me anytime from 2 o'clock. Yeah?
Together,
From 2 o'clock on Thursday, I stop take calls. Eh?
it's higher, it's all away.
Yeah. See that time, they ain't taking no calls. So on Thursday, Anderson Peters will be in action
Higher, it's all
from 2:25 p.m.
right to say.
Yes, indeed. And also, we have woo, I'm interested in hearing what a certain radio host had to say about Karani. No, eh? Yeah, this guy was saying Karani running in reverse and all kind of stupidness. Yeah, idiot.
My sweet homeland, my
But we ain't getting into that today. Yeah, the bottom line is Karani James. He has progressed. He's become the first man ever to make it into 400-meter Olympic finals in a row. Yeah, well, I don't even think anybody do it out of a row. So he is the first human being, yeah, to ever make it into 400-meter finals. Yes, a young man from the island of Grenada. And as the people that say the Republic I go off, but from the island of Grenada, yeah?
all over the world.
Our own ambassador, Karani James.
Rather be
In fact, Karani ran his fastest time in 10 years. He ran it today, huh?
experience to see.
See, when you look at him on the track, he's looking, yeah, boy, I never see Karani look. He's looked good before, but how he looking there now? Man, oh man, oh man. Yeah.
All is one breaking down
If
barrier.
you're following sports and so, yes,
Five
that is how the man had to look there. Yeah.
nights, 3 islands, one guarantee. Once a year,
Stepped onto that world stage. Yeah? So Karani James is into the finals of the men's 400 meter.
I'm singing this song on the side. It's
He's leading the field with a time of 43.78.
so my land,
If I can remember correctly, off memory, his best time is 43.74. And he set that sometime, I believe, in 20... that would be 2012, 2013, somewhere there he set that time.
my sweet homeland, Grenada,
I'll double check it in a while.
Grenada,
But the bottom line is Karani James, he'll be in action tomorrow.
Grenada,
And that's taking place at 3:20 local time.
Grenada.
Tomorrow, yes, Karani's not running on Thursday or Friday or Saturday or Sunday or next week. Karani The finals of the men's 400 meter is taking place at 3:20 p.m. tomorrow, all right? I think I got a text message from the people who never sent out a message earlier to say when we win medal. I ain't gonna say the company. But anyhow, I got a text message earlier that there is a watch party that's going to be taking place tomorrow in St. John at the playing field there.
Dr. Rod, turn it up for Grenada. Yeah.
So come on, 2 athletes are in the hunt for the medals, man.
Some call you a little bit.
One already has the medal around his neck, yeah? That's Lyndon Victor. We know St. David is proud, eh?
Don't know about your history. All the things you have been through was too much for you. Yet you had
You see Anderson Peters here, man. One throw and done.
intervention and crew. Yet you produce some beautiful children. This is the land that has famous people like Junior Murray.
You have other former Olympic champions scraping, trying to get through, and you understand? Yeah, Anderson Peters go and he put on a mark there for them, boy.
We cannot raise my bow. Let's celebrate, yeah. 50.
So Karani is in action at 3:20. So nobody call me from 3 o'clock. Not serious. Don't call me from 3 o'clock. I'm turning off my phone. I want to hear nothing. Yeah, 3:20 tomorrow.
50.
Grenada's own Karani James, he'll be in action.
Celebrate 50, it will be great. We don't talk much about your troubles. No, no. You have been through.
So again, the times I'm giving you is in Grenada time. I wouldn't give you any other time but Grenada time, yeah.
Yeah, proving resilience as a people.
So Karani James tomorrow, Wednesday the 7th of August,
Even COVID-19 couldn't stop.
3:20 p.m.
Destructive human try to destroy this island.
Anderson Peters Thursday at 2:25 p.m.
This is the
We are on the hunt for some medals, yeah?
of this country. This is the land. The right honorable.
And let me just say, before we study how much beers and rum we going and drink in celebration,
My bow.
before we study where we putting down the oil down and the pilau and all these things in celebration,
This is the land.
remember to bend your knees and say some prayers for these 2 young men. They need it, yeah? Bend your knees and say some prayers before you study the rum, before you study the beers, before you study how we going and party and where we going to jam and how we going and jump up in the middle of the road and what are putting on and are going and covering this color paint and that color. Before you study all of that, study to send some encouragement to these young men. Whether you want to call the program tonight and send the encouragement to them, or call any program and send the encouragement to these young men. They listen, you know. People send these things to them so they get the encouragement and the impetus to move forward. Yeah? Congratulate Lyndon. Encourage him. Next Olympics, we go in for the gold again. Yeah? And encourage Karani. Encourage Anderson Peters. Some of us, the mind on one particular trajectory. So the mind is only on, boy, we are drinking that rum tomorrow, boy. We are going and take them drinks and things tomorrow. No. That shouldn't be it. Say some prayers for them young men first, man. We lift them up first. Yeah? Every Grenadian should be saying a special prayer tonight for these 2 young men. A set of us only studying, well, yeah, I'm going to go off tomorrow, boy. I have to reach up and go off by that time, and I have to reach day, and I have to think. No. Yeah? It have things before that we should be doing and raising these young men up in prayer. All right? Nice.
This song with me, land of my birth.
Remember, man, this is the land, you know, yeah? The phone lines are open, 440-7377, 347-329-3101. Yes, indeed, the phone lines are open. It's been a great day for Grenada in the Paris Olympics.
My land that you celebrate 50.
In our 50th year of anniversary.
Little bit.
Our 50th anniversary, huh? 50th year of independence.
Johnny come lately. Oh, yo. But they don't know about your history. All the things you
Come on, we in the medal hunt. We in the medal hunt, yeah?
much for you.
Don't jinx the thing. Pray the thing, yeah?
Yes, to stand them. Revolution, intervention, and
And we have a call on the line.
Yeah,
Hello,
good night,
evening.
Brother Sheldon.
Hi, good night.
Yeah, Brother Sheldon, I would like to say congratulations to Karani James for qualifying for the final in the 400 meters. He did it in
Don't worry about the time. Go
yeah,
ahead.
he did it, right? I said it, but that's limited.
You said it already, so don't worry. Go ahead.
Yeah, I want to also congratulate Anderson Peters for qualifying. I think he qualified in the first show in 88 point something. Right? And also Lyndon Victor for getting that bronze medal. Right? And also the others that take part and they'll make it. We also want to say congratulations to them. And they are making us proud to be Grenadians. And not only now they're making us proud, they're making us proud from time Kieran enter into the Olympic, have been done Lyndon Victor and the others, they make us proud as Grenadians. While they're making us proud, they have the government here making the people shame and been suffering upon the people of the Carriacou Mathematics. But we still have people in our country here that are making us proud. I would say, to say to everyone, let us keep and pray. Let's pray for them. Pray that they will be in perfect health when because we could go and sleep now. And when we get up in the morning.
Yo, don't even say that. Don't even drink the thing. Don't even come. No, not yet. Don't drink the thing. Don't try.
Okay, no, I don't say that. I want to give them public health and they'll be strong tomorrow, please, God. And every one of we going to come out and support them. For we're going for a goal. We're going for a goal, and the goal we're going for.
All right.
Right?
Thank you very much.
Sheldon, have a blessed day.
All right. Yeah. Don't drink the thing. I'm telling you, man. 440-7377-347-329-3101. Those are the numbers for you to get onto the inside of Talking Points tonight. Yes, indeed.
Yet you produce some beautiful children.
Yes, the WhatsApp line. Make sure the WhatsApp line clear today. Me ain't playing around with the WhatsApp line. I make sure it's clear, yeah?
Land, Anderson Peters and champion Kirani, land of my bones.
I'm always proud to be a Grenadian. I'm proud to be a Grenadian sometimes. I'm always proud to be a Grenadian, yeah?
We produce people like the mighty sparrow.
Some people want to be proud to be a Grenadian when this party in power or that party in power. I ain't have time for that. I'm always proud to be a Grenadian, yeah? I may be embarrassed of the government that we have in power at this point in time, yeah?
We don't talk much about your troubles.
But I'm proud of my island, yeah?
You have been through many struggles.
It is the most beautiful, the most resilient.
Proving resilience as a people.
There are so many other things that we can say about our island.
Yet you came back again. Even COVID-19 couldn't stop you. So much destructive you.
Let me say a special good night to our St. Lucian listeners. Those of you that can join tonight and know that you all are in celebration mode.
This is the land.
St. Lucia just became the first island in the Windward Islands to get 2 medals at an Olympic Games. Yeah, 2 medals at the same Olympic Games.
50, we cannot live.
They got the silver medal in the female 200. We have a caller online. Good night.
Yes, Sheldon, it's Pastor Louis. How you do, sir?
Pastor Louis, I'm great, man. How you doing?
By God's grace, man, I'm right up on top, giving God thanks and praise, you know?
All right, lovely.
And I always have Carriacou on my mind, as you know.
Yes, Carriacou.
I normally have Carriacou on my mind, just like you, Sheldon Scott. You has your, your background, your backbones from Carriacou, you know?
And
yeah.
Let me tell you something. Even I've been speaking about Kirani and Anderson, and both of them have publicly said that they're doing this one especially for the people affected by Hurricane Beryl. The people of Carriacou, St. Patrick, Petit Martinique. They said they're doing this one with those people on their mind. They're doing this one for them.
Right.
Yeah.
And that is so nice. So, Father, I bring this young man before you, oh God, this afternoon. Father, they go in your name on behalf of Carriacou and Petit Martinique and elsewhere, St. Patrick's. I'm asking you, God, to give them the stamina, give them the strength, oh God, as they perform. Bless them and keep them, oh God, in your name. Amen and amen. I still like to pray for them, Sheldon.
Thank you so very much, Pastor.
The other thing is that, Sheldon Scott, I want to appeal, and I will take it very easy tonight. I need to appeal. I know this Prime Minister is heartless where poor people is concerned. But Mr. Prime Minister Dickon Mitchell is Pastor Louis speaking here, and I know that you does listen to this program. I'm asking you, please, Prime Minister Mitchell, to open up the devotion program and give the poor people of Grenada, Carriacou, and Pitty-Matnick a little walk. Mr. Deacon, you shall have a heart. The school will be opening just now. There are a lot of poor parents that does not receive the voucher. They does not receive the voucher, especially if they are NNP supporters. I'm asking you, please, sir, to open up the debushing program and give the people a little debushing job that they can be able to get some books, they can be able to get some notebooks and other stuff for the children to go to school. Mr. Deacon Mitchell, poor people seeing trouble in Grenada, you know, while everything, sir, is centered around you. Look how you taking all this amount of money. That is we money, you know. Presently right now, Sheldon Scott, there is nothing like Morris Bishop Highway, you know. Right now is Deacon Mitchell Highway. Look all the amount of money you spending on these billboards. Please open up the debushing program, and give some poor Grenadians, some poor mothers, because people is not being employed in this country. Poor people is catching the lion, Mr. Prime Minister, while all you are living on the coppers of Grenadian. Please have a heart and open the debushing program throughout Grenada, Carriacou, and Pitty-Matnick, and let poor people, poor parents get a little walk. I plead, sir, I beg you, in Jesus' name, please give the people some work to do. Sheldon, have a good night.
Thank you so very much, Pastor. And Pastor is correct, you know, because by the time that Carnival is over next week, and Carnival will be over by this time next week, you're having the last lap, the lanyap. The last piece of Grenada's Carnival will be taking place around this time next week. By the time you get there, you're actually nearly to the middle of the month. You're speaking just 2 weeks before, 2 weeks or so, roughly before school reopens. And the people who usually would benefit from the debushing program to get the little money to buy the school shoes or to buy the socks and the underwear and those different things, they are not getting the employment. They are not getting the employment. You don't see a set of debushing taking place with a pile of people, all different places, offering the opportunities for these people to make the money. And on top of that, you have the uniform program. And I have some questions about the uniform program, because I see that they are speaking about we pay being used for the school uniform program. In other words, the same we pay that just last month or when they withdrew their license to operate in Grenada. That's to tell you how this government operates, eh? So they withdraw the license of WePay, and then you're using WePay. I can't understand that one. Well, we'll come back to that. We have a caller online. Hello, good night. I can't understand that. Good night, caller.
Sheldon?
Yeah, hi. Just load the volume in the background and go right ahead.
Yeah, take it out. Sheldon, I hear in the pastor saying, open the program with the bullshit, and when the people and them give the people and them, they walk already. That fortnight, they no Monday gone, like the last fortnight, you know.
Yeah, but what is getting to?
People are come out on the 6 months work, they in the 10 days. None of them don't have parents, don't have children to go to school, you know. Them people and them are watching in my community. I find these people are really, really wicked. When I tell you that people, you tell me I don't say I don't call in again, you know, because I get it so honored in it.
Nah, sometimes you have to let it out. You have to do like Cammy. You can't sit down there and you have to let it out. Good night, Cammy.
Understand the people are left. Watch. Everything that is so fake me, you know. I'm watching them people and them, what they in the 10 days come out in the 6 months. They don't have children to school. A lot of parents and now children go to secondary school, going to secondary school, going out to primary school. And I see this kind of people and them day in the community. This, Sharon, good night, yeah? Good night.
All right, but there.
It's so uptight, man. I want watching these people and them, what they're doing with themselves, eh? I can take on this thing and
I understand the
Right, good
frustration,
night.
my dear. And what the caller is alluding to there, yes, there have been the bushing program. It's not that there's none out there. But if you used to have 20 in an area, you maybe have 4. And then the people who have been selected for that 4, you realize there's a political thing taking place in most areas. Most. I'd say 85% of the areas is a fully political thing taking place. Because you realize it's only supporters of the ruling party. And again, you realize that many of the people, they are not the people who have the children to send to school and that sort of thing. Yeah, I ain't gonna go further than that to say that. You live in the communities, you see for yourself. Yeah? What I'm saying from what I've seen. You're seeing in your community as well. But if they used to have 20 gangs, they reduce it to 4. If you had 10, they reduce it to 2. So you're not having the volume of people being able to access that sort of financing that they would have been able to access otherwise. And then I spoke about the uniform program, the school uniform assistance program. Now they are saying they have people from WIPE in Grenada training people and bringing in equipment and so to be able to utilize for the WIPE system. But just last month, in fact, we're in August now, so it should be the beginning of last month or month before, you revoked the license of WIPE to operate in Grenada. So how are you still utilizing WIPE after you revoked their license? And don't give us this thing about they could still up. If you revoke their license to operate, you revoke their license to operate. So they can't come and operate a service in Grenada where money is being transferred using their system, and you as government, the ones who revoke their license, are the same ones that using WIPE right now. Something you right with that. It's either you put the cart before the horse and expect the horse to push the cart instead of pull it. Something you right there. We have a caller online. Hello, good night. Hello, good night. Hello.
Hey,
Hi, good night.
hello.
Yes, good night, caller. You're live. Go right ahead.
Yeah, good night. Just calling for the program.
Yes, you're live. You're on already. Go right ahead.
Yeah, Israel is political with this bushing program right in my area.
Mm-hmm.
Inside Australia, I think that since the government take up and they using this whole thing is one set of people. Their people, even where I work, also there a guy was telling me, if you die, how you should have been, give who, vote the government. I say, you crazy or you mad? I say, our nephew is hearing what your mouth saying. So I say, I will do that to minimum Jesus. Had a little rough time today on that, but I don't like that. The government already yet. This thing they're doing, they don't nice. They're dividing people on this in this country. Mm-hmm. And I'm really sorry to know the people just make changes and these changes didn't turn out in the way that I was expecting to see, because I keep on saying when the NMP was there, it was for everybody, because in my area here, all Tom, Dick and Harry, so much people from left, right and center was walking. You look over here, you see the elder, you see the young ones. Right now, I see they sent some little ones in a gang right in the area here this morning. And then if they, well, there's a few people on the ground that them is die hard NMP, them who control this gang, and them going in the office up there, and it's them who putting out who they want. And I wonder if they really know the damage they're doing to this country. This government go fall, they have to fall, they can remember. There's so much I could say about what I see going on, and I just have to watch around and pray and ask God just to take control, because I know the Lord made this change, but He made it for a reason, for people to, some to check themselves and others to follow after. But the time will come when they will do as much. You've seen the government, how they start to divide themselves among ministers, all the different things that are happening. I'm really, really sorry to see how this little beautiful island turning out. All these changes are going on with people in government. Even, in some villages, I know you have a lot of rough time between some of the different supporters, but it ain't right. So much for now. Have a good night and continue the program and listening.
Thank you so very much, Post Royal. You have a wonderful night yourself.
Yes, into you. You're welcome.
All right, my brother. Yes, indeed. 440-7377-347-329-3101. Yes, the best country on the face of the earth. We live in it. Yeah? St. Lucia, Dory, I love you all too. Eh? We are all parts of the best region to live in on the face of the earth, isn't it? Yeah. We've got a call online. Hello, good night.
Hi, night, Sheldon.
Hi, good night, my dear. You're live. Go right ahead.
Yes, so last week, Tuesday or Wednesday, the people from Grenada that control the seed program, they came up to Carriacou. Now, with the limited service that most of us have on Carriacou, a lot of us didn't know that they were coming up to give out the money for the seed program. So they came up on the morning with the osprey, when we understand, and by the evening they went back down. Now, half of the people from Carriacou that was supposed to get the money have not gotten the money under the seed program for the month. And I'm talking about last month. And now we're hearing that they're saying that they're not sure when they will be coming back. How could you come for one day to give out money at a location where they never gave out money before? And a lot of people don't know that they were giving out the monies on that particular day. So they have a rep from the seed program here on Carriacou. And when you call her, she's saying that, well, they said they're going to try and come back up a day in next week. Why don't you let people know, put it up on the government page, you know who are the recipients from this program every single month. You don't have like new people added within the last month or so. Of course, there are probably persons on the program that died, whether their name is still there or not. Carriacou is a small place. Everybody know everybody on Carriacou. So why would you come for one single day to give out the money under the seed program and then jump the osprey and come back down? Why can't the money be kept at the police station or somewhere safe, the ministry, or the one that's running Carriacou and Petit Matinic affairs, not the minister? All of them are persons who could have hold the money. You didn't have to let the money come back down to Grenada. And then a lot of family that's what they're depending on. That's what some people depending on to buy the medication. That's what some people depending on to buy a little grocery at the end of the month, because that's how a lot of these people survive. But persons do not have phones. They didn't even know, people asking questions. I happened to be in the area and saw some people line up by the resource center in Hillsborough, and I'm asking what's happening there. And when I contacted a few persons in the village, they tell me, no, nobody contacted them. And these are some of the people that is in shelter. Some of the people are in some people's home, because we all know the situation here on Carriacou. So I know some of the ministers that's be listening to this program. The ministers who in charge, please let Carriacou people know when the people and them will be coming back up, so they will be able to get their monies under the seed program.
Thank you so very much, caller.
Sheldon.
You've just spoken of something I had no clarity on. I'm glad you've offered some clarity on that. Thank you. Yeah, so folks, let me say this. Again, that's where you always need leadership who understands how to lead and how to govern. The mere fact that that has happened proves that even at this stage, government don't know where people are. You can't say distributing aid and you're doing this and you're doing that. And on an island of a couple thousands of people, you do not know where everybody is at this stage. So you're telling me you don't know the names of each and every one of the people who are in a shelter or in a village still? That you don't know how to find people because you have to go out and find them. There are some areas without any sort of telecommunications coverage in Carriacou right now. We have a call online. Good night.
Good night, Mr. Scott.
Good night, my dear.
How are you this night?
I am more than fine, and after them throw and run today, I'm good. But go right ahead.
Well, we have a problem here with this pushing program, you know.
Which area
It have a young lady come from overseas. She come for holidays, and she get work on the road.
You're
It have a
joking.
next one is working with government, and she get work on the road. And who is not working cannot get work.
Where is that taking place, my dear? Which community? Or which?
In Dunfermline.
Dunfermline. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm making a note. A note.
Yes, it's only the supporters what is working.
So people coming
Only
from
the
overseas
supporters.
and getting up and going.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she come. Yeah, she come for holiday and she's working. Right? How that could think? People who is in the area, they don't need something. They don't need everything too.
And I'm sure you know people who have children to send to school or
Yeah.
people who need the little assistance, and so they may have medical issues. They could do the work, but they have things to buy for children or other people in the house.
Mrs. Scott, is a problem up here. You're not seeing no representative. We don't even know who represented us. You don't even know. All you know, the members going down in the office and they sending and they calling their friend and tell their friend, you have to go in the morning, yeah? You have to go in the morning. That never used to happen.
Sorry, man, you go see a rep soon.
Yeah, it go over. Just now, long road from Chicago, they go hang themselves with the rope.
Yeah. All right, my dear.
So you have a blessed weekend. So
Same to you, my dear. Thank you so very much for your call.
You're welcome.
All right, thanks. And folks, I believe we have another caller on the line. Hello, good night. Hello, good night.
Hello, good night, Sheldon.
Hi, good night, my dear. You're live. Go right ahead.
This road work happening all about. By me up here too, sisters in charge giving sisters work over and over. They give me a fortnight work. My cousin called from America, not me, because they say they will never give me. Right? My cousin are calling man and they tell me I have to go to work. The one I run for election and the other one sit down calling me and say, I say I don't want no NBC work and look I go and walk in the road. The work is not their own.
Of course it's not.
You understand? They're doing it all about. They're calling from Birch Grove. All about they doing it.
Oh, so Birch Grove.
Later, good night.
All right, thank you. So Birch Grove too. So you see what's going on with the debushing program, and you're hearing from the people themselves. This is not Sheldon saying. This is the different communities talking and saying for themselves. Yeah, Dunfermline, I know if all you go Dunfermline, I know when all you go see all your MP, because I know your MP is now the Minister of Youth and Sport, isn't it? Yeah. Ms. Delma Thomas. Yeah, the lady that is the minister in charge of the psychiatric ward, and so that all the bedbug and them biting up people right now. Yes, it has been placed as the Minister of Youth and Sport, at least for a week here. Yeah, that's why I hear. We have a call online. Hello, good night.
Hi, Sheldon. Good night.
Hi, good
Sheldon,
night.
that debushing thing happening all about. All in St. George's Northeast, because the last time they called me for a supervisor fortnight, and they take it back. They say NNP? No way. They take it back, Sheldon. I have my children going to school. They take it back, Sheldon.
So
they take it back. So you have to all about.
They no give can't take back. They no give can't take back.
They take it back. They say NNP? No way.
Oh, okay. But when
when
NNP in office, we look at the person in need and not the political color.
Exactly. Because
the same
even
ones
with
working now.
Even with the vouchers, the voucher, a lot of people don't know anything about the voucher. A lot of people don't know. A lot of people don't know. Because people asking me if I hear anything about voucher. I said no, I didn't hear anything. So it seems like if they're doing something in the school, and that's it. And the people that need is not the people that get in it.
No, this is bad. This is very bad.
That's not bad. That's really ugly. I don't understand.
All right, my dear.
All right, my darling.
We'll do some more following up on that. And that is in St. George Northeast, huh?
Yes.
All right, great. Thank you so very much.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So, folks, you see what's taking place there. So they reduced the number of gangs that are going out, and that's significant. You're seeing it. You see they have reduced the number of gangs that are going out to do the work. And then they reduce the number of gangs, and then who they are giving the work is only their people. And they're not hiding it, you know. They're not hiding it and just do it. They're actually telling you to your face, you are NNP supporter, you don't get in. You are NNP supporter, nothing for you. They're actually doing that to the face of people with 3 and 4 children. 3 and 4 children. So you're not getting onto the assistance for the uniform program. You're still not getting a fortnight. So the little assistance that you would have gotten before, when the new National Party was in office, rather if you're supporting the NNP or the NDC, now it seems as though you have to put on your party colors of a NDC and go out and claim. That's how you're getting a fortnight on the road. That's disgusting, man. That's disgusting. Because you know the new National Party used to put out additional, especially around now, you had additional gangs going out. From Wednesday, you would see additional gangs going out and so on. To make sure that people have a little something in their pocket to send their children back to school. So you understand what the people amongst us who need the most are going through in this country right now. Whether it's the people in Carriacou who are on the seed program, no Carriacou, I ain't forget you all, I'll never forget you all. You know I love you all. Whether it's the people who are out in Carriacou, who are on the seed program now, if you do proper community mapping, I can tell you to check. There's a young Miss Thomas out there, I still say young, she might be in she 30s going for 40 right now. Chin. Check people like them, they could do community mapping for you. Yeah? You have people who might even, I don't know where you stand now, but check Shem and them, they know how to do community mapping. You know, I know they know how to do community mapping because I was there when the late Mr. Henry from St. Lucia, Henry Charles, did the training with them in community mapping. So they know how to do community mapping. And by this time after the hurricane, the authorities in Carriacou should know where everybody is. You should have people who are in charge of teams for specific zones who knows where everybody is. So that if you're coming up for seed and you're looking for person A or person B and their house no longer exists or the houses in that community no longer exist, you can't just take the money and go back down Grenada because it's no self the person need that money. All the wicked sir. It's no self they need that money. So you telling me in Carriacou you can't find them? You know how much people called me, even immediately after the hurricane. I'm talking about like immediately after the hurricane. Just as I was starting to get back contact with people in Carriacou and were trying to find family members. I found them in less than an hour in some instances. Sometimes one call I get through it and I was able to find, you're telling me that the seed officers could go up to Carriacou and they don't know where people is, they come back down with the money at a point in time when people need it. Come on, man. Are they still, and they still are they working? And I'm not talking about the seed officers from Grenada who went up, you know. Those in Carriacou are supposed to know where everybody is. You're supposed to know right now. And if you don't know where people are, you could never convince me that you're providing aid and assistance to them. How are you providing aid and assistance to people and you don't know where they are? That if you don't know where they are, you most likely don't know what their needs are. How are you providing it? And you're talking about you providing assistance to people, you're providing. Oh, come on, something had to be wrong with all you. Or you go up with the money and come back down with it. Knowing the situation, or you see the situation in Carriacou and that money come back down. Nah, man. And then you have the people here actually telling people in the community. So you hear it in St. George Northeast, you hear it in St. Andrew Northwest, you're hearing it in St. Andrew Southwest, you're hearing it in all these places and them. So you're hearing now where they're actually telling people to their face, use NNP, we ain't getting you no work. They're telling the people that. So people ain't guessing and just saying, well, I don't get. They're brave, they're big, they're bad, and they're in charge. So they're telling people to their face, you ain't getting none. Yeah, that is what we reach to right now. You ain't getting no work because you are a supporter of this party. or we think, sometimes they think you are a supporter of that party. So we ain't giving you no work. That is what we get to. That is what we come to in this country right now. 440-737-7347-329-3101. So folks, yes, I did mention a while ago. Yes, Papayo. Well, the musical chairs in relation to the Ministry of Youth and Sport continue because according to the government gazette that was issued last week, Friday, the appointment of Mr. Dave Andrew was from July the 31st, 2024 up to the 6th of August 2024, which just happens to be today. So I heard that today the Prime Minister appointed the Member of Parliament for St. Andrew South, St. Andrew Northwest, that is Ms. Delma Thomas. He made her the Minister of Youth and Sport. I don't know if the appointment is going to be permanent because one of my sources have told me the appointment is for 7 days. For 7 days. I don't know what 7 days, if it's this 7 days, because out of this 7 days, tomorrow everybody going Karani crazy. Thursday everybody going Anderson crazy. On Friday, we go be going Karani and Anderson crazy together with Soca Monarch. Carnival Saturday, Carnival Sunday, Carnival Monday, Carnival Tuesday, and next week Wednesday the appointment over. Well, that's why I hear and I hear a 1 week appointment. Well, the Prime Minister. Yeah, the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister, is he going to have his meetings during the carnival period? Because I realize they're trying to hide a lot of things. Folks, I could do a totally different program tonight on a totally different issue. I've decided not to because I don't want it to get lost in the euphoria of our Olympic champions and what they are doing out there. I don't want it to get lost in that. And I also don't want it to get lost in the carnival. But I could do a totally different program on a totally different issue tonight, you know. But don't worry. What missed them definitely ain't past them. So Ms. Delma Thomas, from what I have picked up, is going to be the minister with responsibility because the appointment, according to what I have seen in the government gazette, and I know that there was a story out by journalist Linda Straker on it, is only from the 31st of July to the 6th of August, today. That appointment expires today. So somebody else had to be appointed, and I think the person who was acting as minister is also out of the island. But even though if he was in the island, the appointment expires today anyway, according to what is in the government gazette. There's also the revocation. The revocation of the appointment of Mr. Jonathan Lacrette as a senator and as a government minister. Those revocation documents are also in the government gazette. Yeah? So we have, anyway, all I will say is this, under the NDC, anytime you end up in that ministry, tell yourself you're in trouble, Tell yourself you're in trouble. Because we want to find out from the Minister of Responsibility for the psychiatric unit, what are they doing in relation to the severe, when I tell you severe bedbug problem up there. Yeah? The staff are worried. The patients are having problems. So the severe bedbug problem that is taking up place up there. And also I'm hearing allegations of people with COVID up there, that there's a COVID outbreak and a dengue outbreak, both of them, at that facility as well. What is being done? Not because these people are suffering mental issues means they are any less Grenadian. It doesn't mean they are any less human. They are human beings. They have feelings and emotions too. So they are being exposed to the bedbug problem. They are being exposed to, we're hearing that there's COVID up there. We're hearing that there is also dengue that has broken out up there as well. We're hearing all of these things. Minister, we need some clarification. We want to know if that is so, and if that is so, what are you doing to mitigate against those issues? Are you all going to, in fact, I ain't giving you ideas. You're supposed to know for yourself what all you could do. But we want to know, because you had enough time to run your mouth on the new National Party. Run your mouth now and tell us what you're doing in your ministry. Run your mouth now and tell us what are you doing to mitigate against the problems that they're having up there. You had enough time to run your mouth on NNP. You had enough time to run your mouth on all of us. You could have whole press conference to run your mouth on NNP. Whole press conference now. Tell us, what is the situation at the Mount Gay facility? Tell us what is it, and don't lie for us, eh? If you only try to lie, this program will embarrass you badly. Because I know I have already. Yeah? Don't be surprised I come and shake some bug in a container and all too. I know what I have already. So go ahead and try and lie. Come out and tell us what is taking place there. People have their relatives up there. They care. They care, you know. Not because the relatives may be suffering psychological problems at this point in time. Some of them may be temporary. Some may have been for an extended period of time, but they are there. They are still human beings and they deserve to be treated as such. And the staff is trying to do as much as they're trying to do and they can do. So I'm not blaming the staff. They are trying to do what they can do, but you can't expect the staff to be able to deal with these issues. There has to be a total holistic approach to how you're going to address these things and how you're going to prevent these things from reoccurring. But I ain't happening. So go ahead. All I have to say, go ahead. 440-737-734-732-93-101. Folks, just letting you all know we will be finishing 15 minutes earlier than normal tonight. Due to circumstances way beyond my own control, we will be finishing 15 minutes earlier than normal tonight, but we're going right up to the 15 minutes, all right? So yes, folks, 440-737-734-732-93-101. And let me clarify something here. I think I should have it here somewhere. Because I think some people, I don't know, some people are getting the thing kind of wrong, and I think something is there's some obfuscation taking place, and I think it's purposely being done to fool some people. Some people are being fooled. Some people are being taken for a ride in relation to this particular issue, yeah? And that is the issue of and I think someone has been trying to get through. Let me just make sure. No, so right. Yeah, I'm just trying to get this particular one. I thought I had it, and it has disappeared from my screen. Right, yeah, so here it is. Right, when it comes to this aircraft that I see many people referring to. Come on, thing, what are you doing there? You can't do that, you know? Right, nice, yeah. What are you doing? You can't do that? Right, nice, yes. Now you're proper. I don't know what you was trying there with us. Right. When it comes to this aircraft, I think a lot of people are misinterpreting. I think it's been set up in a way to purposely have some people misinterpret. Yeah? Now, Inter-Caribbean has registered an aircraft in Grenada. It is the main aircraft that is going to be servicing the island of Grenada. It's going to be the plane that connects Grenada and the other territories on behalf of Inter-Caribbean. Yeah? And proudly, they are flying the Grenadian flag on their tail. Yeah, they are registered in Grenada. They're carrying the Grenadian flag on their tail as well. And they are staffed fully by Grenadians. Let me take this call and I'll come back to it. I won't forget the issue. We have a call online. Hello.
Hello, good night.
Good night, sir. You're live. Go right ahead.
How are you doing, Uncle Scott?
Hey, I'm good, man. How are you doing?
I'm all right, man. There's no day, that's a green job. And
yeah, man. Yeah, Papa.
Yeah, I just called him because, I had like an incident on the road with one of the, with two of the supervisors, the supervisor and the contractor, I mean, it's not fair, to know that I walk on the road and that person get an idol get, that don't look fair. It's like, that this thing because politics. Because
so
I can't understand how you come and telling the two guys to walk because the man missing, and then at the end of the fortnight we're going to share the money amongst the workers. Looking for my money, the extra money, I haven't get any extra money. When I did my research, you understand, the supervisor telling the contractor to don't give me no money.
What do you mean don't give you any work?
And I work.
They can't don't give you money. They have to give you. They don't have a choice in that matter.
That's what I say, and this is what I can understand. Why is the supervisor can tell the contractor don't give me no money when I work? Everybody work. they get the extra money, so why I can't get my extra money? This is what I can't understand. And nobody even calling me. They didn't even tell me nothing. You understand? This is not fair.
Now, of course, it's not fair. If you have worked, you deserve to be paid. Simple as that.
Yes, simple as that. So, to me, Uncle Scott, I find this is politics.
So,
this is politics.
Have you taken the issue up with anyone else, though?
I took it to the Ministry of Works. This is why I told them. They haven't called me back as yet.
Mm-hmm. And you know what's going on for the next few days, because I'm telling you.
I know already. I know what's going on already.
Forget getting anything done in Grenada for the next week. Forget that. Just put that out of your mind.
Well, I don't put it in the back already. I mean, business about that. Whatever happened after that. But I want Grenadians to learn and open eyes and see the mistake that we made. Mm-hmm. And they don't make that mistake again, because these bosses and them don't go. They don't like nobody. They ain't like nobody.
That's a bad one, bro.
Not even. They don't even looking for the poor people. They say they was for the poor, but I ain't seen they for the poor. Anyway, Uncle Scott.
All right, my brother. Thank you so very much.
You have a good night, huh?
All right, same to you.
All right.
Yes, indeed. And yes, folks, and I was telling you that they had to pay the man. They can't demand work. They had to pay him. Yeah? Now, when it comes to this plane, I'm pretty amused, though, that quite a lot of folks are out there saying that Grenada bought a plane. This is not Grenada's plane. It flies to Grenada. Yeah? The tail is painted in homage to Grenada. The staff, from what I have heard, the entire staff, from the first officer, pilot, the flight attendants, everyone on the aircraft is Grenadian, of which I am extremely proud. Yeah? But it is not a plane, as far as I know. We'll ask some more questions in relation to that has been bought by Grenada. We do know that the present Prime Minister did, as a campaign promise that he would buy plane and all sort of things to service the Grenada route. Now, him going out and collecting plaque on the first flight of the plane does not mean that he buy the plane. The plane, as far as I know, does not belong to the state of Grenada. It belongs to, and you see written on it, it belongs to Inter-Caribbean. Yeah, not the island of Grenada, Inter-Caribbean. That is an airline that has been in existence for many years. And after, you know what happened with Liat, they started flying through the lower Caribbean. They had been operating in Northern Caribbean before, so they started to fly south. And they are now providing the main service throughout the Southern Caribbean. And so they have registered the plane to Grenada, and the majority of flights that are coming into or out of Grenada by that airline, not all, but the majority of flights, are going to be utilizing that aircraft. Simply that. But you see, a lot of them take it now and they're running. Yes, you don't see, the Prime Minister buy plane for us and it looking nice. Yes, it looking nice, but he didn't buy it. He didn't buy it. It was bought, it is owned by Inter-Caribbean, not Grenada. Yeah? We are thankful that we have a plane that has been specifically slated to fly to a beautiful island and allow people the opportunity to see paradise while they're still alive. We are happy that that has happened. But at the same token, we will not allow anybody to try and tomfool us. Yeah? So the plane was not bought by the government of Grenada, as far as I know. Yeah? So let's just kill that one time. But anyway, we like the fact that here, we like the fact that it will be flying to and from Grenada. Because when some of us had to go places like Barbados and we had to go St. Lucia and St. Vincent and down Trinidad and thing, yeah, we want to know that at least we have an alternative that we'd be able to utilize to do that, and so we're glad. Nice. 440-7377 347-329-3101. All you behave about it. Some people want to know the nutmeg is. It's a representation of the flag, not the flag, but it's a representation of the flag of Grenada. And again, folks, let me remind you all, they are in action tomorrow and Thursday. Let me remind you all, for those of you that may have come on late, Karani James, he has become the first man ever to progress to 400-meter finals at the Olympics. Yeah, 4. He's done it consecutively. he's already ranked as one of, if not the best 400-meter runner of all time. So right now, he will be in action tomorrow at 3:20 Grenadian time. Well, not Grenadian time. Grenadian time, we don't say we time is any time. No. But he will be in action at 3:20 p.m. tomorrow. Because one time Grenadians keeping time is tomorrow. 3:20 tomorrow. Right? So if you're having your watch party at your area or whatever you're doing and do thing, right? But before we reach all the do thing, pray. Right? Send up prayers. Put up your messages for him. Yeah? Call the programs and send your positive messages to him because it does help. It does help. Let me repeat again. It does help. Pray, send positive. Find him on Facebook, send positive messages to him. Yeah? Just positive messages. We love you. We thank you for what you have done so far, and we look forward to what you are about to do. Go with God. Yeah? Send your positive messages to them. Send your positive messages to Anderson. Send your positive messages and thank you to Lyndon, Victor, Tilly Collymore, and, oh boy, the young Gresham, and Hazel Hazard. Send your messages of congratulations and thanks and your prayers to each of them, even those who did not come back with a medal. You have countries a lot bigger than us who right now already are contention in any medal. Out of contention in every medal area. Grenada has 2 individuals who came out today and showed the world that we local, but we talawa. All right? Nice. 440-7377, 347-329-3101. Those are the numbers for you to call and get on to the inside of tonight's program.
You ready, country? You ready? Let me go. Let's go. Let's go. Red, green, and yellow. Red, green, and yellow. Red, green, and yellow. Red, green, and yellow. I say ice, green, and gold. Grenada to the ball. Ice, green, and gold. Grenada to the ball. Red, green, and yellow. Red, green, and yellow. Red, green, and yellow.
And while we at that, and while they're playing musical chairs, let me just put that on a whole day, right? Nice. They're playing musical chairs right now with the Ministry of Youth and Sport, and so as a point, look at the point in time, eh? Max and Francis, good night to you, my dear. How is Petit Martin? Give us a call from Petit Martin if you can, Maxan. I see you on. Give us a call if you can. We want to hear you. Nice. Just call us on the WhatsApp line 440-7377, Maxan. Call us on the WhatsApp line. Let we hear from Petit Martinique. We've heard from Carriacou. We ain't hear anybody call from Petit Martinique yet. Let us hear a voice from Petit Martinique. Yeah. With all that has been happening, and we have our athletes out there doing such an excellent job, we still seem to be having musical chairs being played with the Ministry of Youth and Sport. And let me say this. The failure of that ministry has been tremendous, huh? They've been speaking about the implementation of the sports policy. Well, all I can say on that is, Yeah? They're the construction projects that are taking place, like at the cricket stadium, the refurbishment that's taking place there, and so on. And you're just changing ministers, so the leadership. Anyway, let's go.
Good night, Mr. Scott.
Good night, my dear. How are you?
I am very good. It is important that I call this program tonight.
Carriacou. Lulu, yes. Right.
I understand that the people, well, I would have heard from 2 seniors that they are waiting their seed money. And today, by way of information, I was told that some people came from Grenada to give the money, and they did not find everybody, or enough information was passed out to people waiting on the seed money, and they went back to Grenada with it. This is...
No. Somebody called earlier and told us, and they took a good bit of time to tell us everything, but you go ahead still.
This is utter nonsense. Let me tell you something. When COVID was at its peak. I and the lady who works at the registry downstairs, the accounts downstairs where you collect the money, in revenue, sorry. We were on foot, going mask up, going from door to door to people's home to deliver their seed money. What is wrong with now? During COVID was at its peak in 2020, 2021. We were walking and going from people door to door, all through the bushes of every nook and cranny. We go to Leicester, Lauriston, Harveyville, Belmont, going and drop people money in the house for them. So I don't understand. If they don't know, they could ask a question. I would be happy to give them the information.
Well, Lulu, it seems
some people are totally dependent on this money, Sheldon.
No, but let me say this, huh? At this point in time, right now, is when these people need that money more than ever. And you cannot, at a point in time like this, decide that you're going back down with the money. I mean, what nonsense is that? You go back down with the money, you come back with the money.
Sure when they're going to come back to give it out. Just like how they pass around with the PA system and giving information to say this and to say that, they should have done the same thing. These people and them, they foot in their mouth or what?
But as I've said
they
earlier,
say boots on the ground, but that boots look at the freaking upside down. Excuse my language, sorry.
But let me tell you this, huh? It says to me that there's a wider problem here, because if you say that you're giving aid to people and you're assisting people in Carriacou and Petit Martinique, and you don't even know where people who have to get seed are, if you're giving aid to them, if you're assisting them, because if they're receiving seed, it means these people are at the lower economic level. It means that these are the people that would really need to be receiving the assistance from NADMA and other agencies. If you can't find them to give them the seed, it means you're not getting them no aid, you lie.
Exactly.
You're not helping these people.
What I'm saying is, Sheldon, what I'm saying here is, if they do not know where the people are, they can ask me. I am going to help them to find some of the people because I know where they are. And I am doing it voluntarily because these people are in need. Oh, Lord, help us.
No, it's a sad one.
Very sad indeed. And then you have them ordained, some of them ordained the diaspora. Before you speak, they're ready to jump in your throat and to say this and to say that.
Yes.
They don't know what's going on the grounds. They're not in Carriacou. They don't have a clue what the hell going on here, and they're talking rubbish on social media. Tell them, jump the plane and come on the ground and experience it, and then they will speak and see and speak for themselves.
So let's say to them again, go and find Louise Joseph in Leicester. As a little scholar, that girl in Leicester. That's what it does refer to you, isn't it? That girl in Leicester.
I am ready and willing. I listen up me sneakers, I listen up me boots to help them find the seed recipients. I know a lot of them and where they are located. Listen to me, I was saddened today when I got that news. Very sad. Because you know what? I know some of the people personally, and I know what the position is. It is sad. It is sad. Very, very sad.
Yes.
Anyway,
indeed.
have a good night.
Same to you, my dear. Same to you.
Okay.
Yes, indeed. So, to the people with the seed, you all can contact Miss Louise Joseph out there in Leicester, otherwise known as that girl in Leicester, right? You can find her, or Lulu. You can find her, and she's willing to help you all find the people. Because once the people are on the seed program, they ought to be on the lower rung of the economic ladder. In other words, they don't really have money. They really need it. That is the reason they're getting seed. My contention, though, is that if this is the economic situation of those people, then they are supposed to be receiving relief assistance from the government of Grenada through NADMA. And as such, you all should know who and where these people are. So if you all are not coordinating, you all would not be able to find the people. Yeah? You all would not be able to find the people. So you all need to find these people. In fact, you all should be on the boat in the morning going back up. All you should shame. They should be back on the boat going up tomorrow. Call Lulu if all you do has she number, message me, I'll give all she number. Right? Call her. She's willing to help. There should be no situation where you all just take the money and come back down Grenada. How kind of madness are they telling me there? That is absolute madness. Folks, I also wanted to just draw something else to your attention, because I tend to see this happening a little too regular now, and it's getting kind of annoying now. Now, there's this post that's going around. Let me show you the post. You'll see it on social media. This post is going around. This page, apparently, Grenada trade items buy and sell. Apparently, it have nobody moderating that page. So anything goes on that page. So these sort of posts that are put up by fake people, this person doesn't exist, is put up. And it's always about somebody was found and share the post because they're trying to find, they bring this child to the police. All of this is fake. Let me just let you all know. And let me pull it up big so all you could see. Don't share it. Stop sharing it. It is fake. I see 143 people share this already. 143 people have been tricked. Don't share this. It is fake. This little boy probably not even anywhere in the Caribbean. They take these pictures, they do that, they put up these posts, you share it, and when you share it to your page, to your 2,000 or 3,000 people or 4,000 or 5,000 people that you have attached to your page, they change this message by tomorrow evening after they get thousands of Grenadians to share it and look at it. They change this message tomorrow to some crypto thing, or if you put money here, you could get this and so on, and you don't realize that you share that. You share the message that's saying, hey, I get money from this thing and you could get money too. You don't realize because they can easily edit this post. They can change the message that's here. They can change the photographs, but you have already shared it. So stop sharing. I find too much people getting caught with this thing. Some of you, if it's not a dog, it's one with a dog. Oh, we find a dog and the dog have a chip and we're sharing and we're looking for the owner of the dog. Could you bump this post or could you pin this post or could you share this post so as much people can find it as possible so that they would know the owner could get back the dog. That post changes within 24 to 48 hours. The post changes to a scam and you had been sharing a scam. So anybody you see sharing this via social media, please let them know they're sharing a scam. Let them know to get rid of that. Yeah? There's some people in one particular Caribbean island who shall remain unnamed, and some in another country to the east of us, yes, to the east of us, who are the ones behind these sort of things. And they send them out, you share it, because you're saying, well, oh gosh, look, this little boy lost, and they found him, and so on. Now, no little boy ain't lost in Grenada Day. If you ain't see it come from the Royal Grenada Police Force, stop sharing it. It have to come from the Royal Grenada Police Force. Let it come from them. That ain't come from them. This Grenada trade items buy and sell is a page right now. I don't know if hackers take it over because there seems to be no sort of moderation on that page because these sort of posts keep coming up all the time. And I'm speaking about it because significant numbers of Grenadians have been losing money, and I'm not talking about $1 and $2. There are people who have lost thousands of dollars in the scams that are being done by things like this. So first of all, they put up a post that you, oh gosh, child missing, let me share that. Oh goodness, and you go and you share it. And after you share it, they change the post. So they change the pictures, they change the text, you're not monitoring to see what it is that you put out there. So they change that, and then people contact them from your page, people contact them and they scam the people out of their money. Either telling them they're selling a property, pay down this, they're selling vehicles, give them that amount of money to start the process. Or they have crypto selling, or they have this selling, but you need to make a first payment. You send your credit card information, all your money from your account disappear. They go in Western Union and MoneyGram and they send in the money. And when the staff in Western Union and MoneyGram trying to tell you, do you know this person? Don't send the money. Oh, they're trying to stop me from a blessing. I ain't letting them stop me and still sending the money. And then crying afterwards that they've lost thousands of dollars, hundreds of dollars. Some people go in and take loan from people. I remember speaking to one young lady. She went and she take a loan from various people to go and send for one of these scammers. So please, I'm just saying it for your own protection. Please, don't do it. Don't share these posts. Don't send these messages. Please, please, please. Any one of those you see with this thing about we find a child bump this post, just report it. In fact, just pass it straight. Block the page that's sending it. All right? I just thought I should say that here tonight. 440-7377, 347-329-3101. Let me just remind people, let me say a special good night to you, Nurse Wendy, Kathy Albert. I think both of them might be in Killer there. Yeah, I know. But just in case, I'll go see that in the morning. Let's remind people, all of you are packing the suitcase to come down home, Whether you're in Canada, you're in the US, you're in the UK, you're in Europe, you're in another Caribbean territory and you're packing the suitcase right now to come home. Just remember. Remember the phone lines are open 440-7377, 347-329-3101, yeah? I have to ask, what's the development program that we're using right now to get more Kiranis and more Andersons and more Lindons and so on, yeah? I know when I was in the ministry, at the point in time when you had Honorable Emlyn Pierre, and then after when you had Honorable Nolan Cox and so on, there was always a strict, this is how we are going, this is how we're going to work to help develop these athletes. There were things that you could do as government and things that you can't do as government. Facilities and so, develop facilities, put in stands, make sure that the playing fields are done properly, the tracks, the lighting, all that sort of thing. Yes, that's why right now nearly every playing field in the south of the island have lights, because the new National Party understood the importance of doing that. Right? So the lights were there, and you could thank Senator the Honorable Nolan Cox for that, for all the lights you're seeing in the south of the island, whether it's Springs, as Marlon called from Marlon, I know you're listening, Marlon in Springs called the last time and tell you all, yes, it's Senator the Honorable Nolan Cox that made sure Springs playing field have lights. And all the other playing fields in the south of the island that you see have their lights and so on, and the excellent work that was done by Senator the Honorable Nolan Cox in relation to that, yeah? Specky said, me a cleaner version of that song now, man. I find that version of the song in kind of air, understand, yeah? Like I playing it off a cassette and the cassette stretch, you know? Them youngsters wondering what I'm talking about when I say cassette, eh? Just tell him a cassette is where you used to use one of this with, yeah? You used to use one of this. Everybody understand? Remember the use of one of that with a cassette, yeah?
Inspector, what people make me wet me pants back on a lonely land.
Cathy, where doing home? Cathy, killer day tonight. You ain't going fat. Go, what am to you, girl? Hey, Cathy.
I did not make restaurants and bar. I say PYT, just take it easy.
I say right now you and Wendy go on killer day. Yeah. Well, killer day is in the night, you know. Like we're priming up to go off tomorrow, huh?
Check me out on the road.
Yes, you're home. We're going for gold tomorrow.
She rests right never me singing no place sweeter than home. They mix it up with Skylar. She bend down low and she back. She say no place sweeter than home. Just give me chocolate.
Antonito, good night to you, bro.
No place sweeter.
Yes, Antonito, that's another thing. I'm seeing a lot of AI generated photographs online. And you see, in my case, I would know what is AI generated from what's not AI by just a glance. I could just look at it, I could tell you that is AI, right? But the average person would see that photo and believe it's actually real. Yeah? So I think probably one of these days we're going to have to do a certain program on AI and so, and what AI is doing to make people aware, all right? 440-733-47329-3101. Broadcasting from the best country on the face of the earth, from the best region in the planet. Our St. Lucian brothers and sisters are here with us tonight. They're celebrating a gold and a silver, yeah? First country in the Eastern Caribbean to get 2 medals by one individual in the same Olympic Games, eh? First country in the Eastern Caribbean to get 2 medals in one Olympic Games.
The place so beautiful and nice. It's a paradise. I can't believe me own eyes. Anywhere I roam, I will never forget my home. It's people like you.
So what are we doing in Grenada to have more Kirani Jameses? More Anderson Peters? Apart from playing musical chairs with the Ministry of Sports and so on. May I even talking about the Olympic Association and the Athletic Association and so. What is the government doing? Yeah, you can't even implement the sports policy much less.
Jumping, singing, no place sweeter than home. Music clip and committee.
Yes, we have our athletes doing well now. How are we going to ensure that by the next Olympic Games, not only do we have these 3 or these 4 or these 5 or so, that we have a whole team going that you say, yes, Grenada looking dangerous in day. You understand? We've been saying on this program that we know for a fact, we wasn't guessing. We said we know for a fact Grenada has the possibility of coming out of these Olympic Games with 3 medals, yeah?
One night she want to visit battle.
And we praying. I praying as soon as the program done. I praying during the program. I praying after the program. I praying during the night to night. I waking up in the middle of the night and pray during tomorrow morning. I praying during the race starting up. I prayed everything.
She want to take off her clothes.
Pray all you pray. And send your positive vibes, eh? Only positive vibes. Also, let's congratulate St. Vincent, our sister island of St. Vincent. We know we have many listeners there as well. Let's congratulate them as well on that 800-meter runner. Her name always eludes me. That 800-meter runner. Remember, this girl was somebody that, and that's a story that I think many of us need to follow up on. This is a young lady that was homeless, that was jobless, didn't even have money to buy food. Went into the Olympics ranked at 20-something in the world and came 4th. Yeah, made it to the finals. The first Vincentian ever to make the finals. I was praying, I really wanted this girl to win a medal. I really wanted her to. I wanted St. Vincent to get their medal as well. I really wanted St. Vincent to get the medal as well. And if St. Vincent get a medal, I feel like it's Grenada get a medal. Same as when St. Lucia win the medal, I feel it's Grenada get a medal. Same as when Jamaica or Bermuda or Bahamas get a medal, I just feel it's one of us get it. Yes, indeed. 440-7377-347-34. Hey, we are saying 347-329-3101. Those are the numbers to get onto the inside of tonight's program.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Na, 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 na. Whoa.
So let's see if this government that spoke quite a lot when they were seeking to get your vote, they spoke quite a lot about youth and sport. They say a lot of things about youth and sport. They tried to make it look as though the New National Party was doing nothing in relation to youth and sport. Let me tell you, the record of the New National Party is there, you know. Not one athletic stadium, you know, 2, plus the one in Carriacou. Plus refurbishment of playing fields, plus lighting of playing fields, plus other sporting facilities, plus direct assistance to athletes over the years. So the record of the New National Party is there. It's not just mouth champion, we like youth, we like youth, we like youth. The New National Party has actually been involved in developing young people. In fact, the New National Party could put up its first 6 months in office in 2013. We can put up our first 6 months in office, and we achieved more in that 6 months than this administration has achieved in 2 years plus. In 6 months, we were able to achieve more because you started the stadium. You get the Chinese to admit, yeah, hey, all you had to build back the stadium to admit and so on, get the ball rolling to get the stadium built back. Got the groups of young people under the Imani program, started other programs. The amount of things that we were able to start with playing fields and all sorts of things within the first 6 months, not even first year, the first 6 months. I will, without any fear, put up the 6 months, the first 6 months of the New National Party in 2013 when it comes to youth development against the 2 years of the NDC any day. We have a call online.
We hate what we love. They say Kid Mitchell and do nothing.
Well, my dear.
Nothing. Look, we get new fish market. We was in the rain, sun, thunder, lightning. And the other side they was selling fish. Now we get a nice place. See me and do nothing. We get Boston and all. We get stadium. When them big head boys and then say stadium will be in 10 years. Like a white elephant, they be in 2 years after Ivan. Grenadian, I don't hate what I don't love. Anyway, should have some nice fish tomorrow because then they put and buy the fish tomorrow as well. You have hind, you have snapper, you have tuna, all kind of nice fish. So if you want some fish, you come in and get your first fish tomorrow.
Tell them who they come
you
in
have a
tonight.
nice Grenadian.
Hello.
Hate what they love. They do bad mind.
Miguel, I know who are coming to. Tell them who they have to come and ask for.
Right.
Tell them who they have to come to.
Don't bother them. They hate what they love, Grenadian. They hate what they love. They do bad mind. But anyway, anytime NEC go in power, 2 years it was massive because only one something was make. And we just have a rescue mission to rescue us, Kid Mitchell, and he coming back again in the backside. NNP all the way, they can't stop that. Have a good night, Sheldon. Bye-bye.
All right, thank you so very much, my dear. 440-7377, 347-329-3101. Those are the numbers for you to get onto the inside of tonight's program. And remember, she have fish. Well, she ain't give her permission to say she name. Yeah, I don't want to do it without her permission. Yeah? Yes, you have to say a name, let people know who they're coming and get a fish from. We have a call online. Hello.
Yeah, Brother Sheldon, good evening to you, sir.
Hey, good evening, Pastor. How are you doing?
I'm doing wonderful.
All right. Great ahead.
You know, listen. Sitting here and listening to your program, right? And somewhat going back on some of the real issues. Now, you could definitely see that the government, the former government of the New National Party, is a government of care for the people, and not just the ordinary people. It's for every Grenadian. You know, because in all the programs that we have established over the years, I could never say that a matter of fact, I remember Dr. Mitchell came to St. David's. I'm talking from St. David's. And he was asking a meeting we had, what in the world is happening up here? I'm hearing that it's only NNP supporters that benefiting from the program. I think that was during the rebuilding period of the Ivan, right? So you could definitely see, and that is the reason why, my brother and my Grenadian people, that I am so what you might call I'm taking a side, a matter of fact, right? I am taking a side. I'm taking the side of the New National Party as being biased. That's the word I was looking for. Mm-hmm. Biased towards the New National Party, because that's a party and former government that stood for the people. We had a team of gentlemen and ladies who had loved the Grenadian people and still love them. You could definitely see, and you could hear from the arguments, from the concern that we are having, that this government of the former, under Dr. Mitchell and his team, had special love for the Grenadian people. Not only NNP, I could certainly tell you that, not only the NNP, but it appears to me from what I'm picking up tonight, I've been listening to the program all year, was in class and peeping and listening now and again, that people was calling from different parts of the island, saying they disgust upon the way that this debushing program, matter of fact, that is not a debushing program, that's a secret program that they have set up, calling people from their homes, forming special groups in the area to have these people to work on the road. This cannot be true. I mean, not true, sorry, that cannot be right. This is really and truly, God don't like this thing. And these people going to be saying that they are Christians and they're religious people. Yes, they could be religious people and not even knowing the Almighty. You see? People are suffering in this country under this government. They're suffering. Look, the rebuilding program has not commenced in Carriacou yet. Neither Pity Matnik, neither the northern part of our island. You see, Grenadian people, you need to listen. Just put aside the politics, put it aside, and take a look at the way that this government is operating and the way that they are functioning. Just look closely at them and see. Notice all the lies that they are making. They're trying to defend them. When the voices are heard on clips and so on the things that they said that they would do and that they are doing, the things that they said that the former administration was doing and was what had never done it. Never done it. They are the ones that are doing it now. Listen to me, Prime Minister Dickon Mitchell and your team. God is not sleeping. Whatsoever a man sow, that shall he also reap. You all are suffering, the people of this country, and you all are so biased that if you listen to me, I'm Casimir speaking. I am the one talking, Pastor. Right? And what I'm saying is nothing wrong, nothing untrue, right? You all need to get your act together, right? Get your act together. Look at what's going on in the Queen's Park. I understand in the stadium, right? That in one of the stadium would be hosting the activity for Carnival. How could that be if that's true? You see? I mean, I'm disgusted. I'm tired of hearing all these lies and all this slandering that is taking place in our country. You all need to get your act together and stop this. Listen, when someone tell you all of the wrong that they think that you are doing, defend it. Come out and say something. Don't just stay quiet in your holes and want to look and take revenge on people. I rest my case. Have a good night.
All right. Thank you so very much, Pastor. You have a wonderful night yourself.
You do the same.
Yes, indeed. 440-7377, 347-329-3101. And folks, remember, I tell you, we are completing just a little earlier than normal tonight at 9:45. So we have roughly about 12 minutes or so remaining on tonight's program. Yeah, it is unavoidable. If I could avoid it, I'd avoid it. But it's unavoidable tonight. Yeah. I was saying something earlier, and I kind of I took a call at that time, and I kind of left it out. And let me let you all know this, There are a lot of things that are taking place right now that they are doing, and they are doing it in a way that they believe that none of us will know what is going on. There's a change to the security companies on a lot of government facilities, a lot of the schools. Security officers who have been there for many years, companies who have been there for many years under the last NDC and all, and under this NDC have suddenly been removed, and new companies that were created just the other day simply to eat our food have been brought in at some of the schools and various other facilities. And so even the Port Authority, we did hear the Prime Minister say a couple months ago that you will see the police being removed from the port, and that the port has to get its own security, and the police officers will be sent otherwise. So you wouldn't have no police on the port itself again. You're going to have port security. And so you realize companies going there. And I ain't talking about G4S and these people and them who've been there for long. I ain't talking about those kind of companies like G4S or Grenada Security Services and these kind of people. But you're recognizing now that all kind of security company just come, Johnny come lately, just form, registered just this year, early last year, late last year, that these companies are getting the security contracts all over the place. And it's happening now in the midst of the carnival, so that it go kind of, even if somebody call the radio and they talk about it now, and they talk about it and people forget that by the time carnival done, people forget about it and so. And there are other things that are being done. I won't go into them tonight. I don't want to start the ball rolling on them, because once that ball starts rolling, I ain't stopping on it in a hurry. But just know a lot of money passing. A lot of things taking place that they feel we're not paying attention to. But you, as the listeners to this program, know that I paying attention. And that there are others that are paying close attention to what is taking place. Things that they have lied about, and now they're trying to correct it outside of the public view. Like you see, like how they changed the information on that post the other day to try and make it look like we were lying, and we were able to go and show you. There are similar things taking place in other spheres right now. And they are taking place in the heat of the carnival, in the heat of the Olympics, because they believe that our focus is going to be totally on the Olympics. Our focus is going to be totally on the carnival, and that we would not pay attention to other things. Let's just put them on notice. We're paying attention, we're watching, we're listening, we're taking note, we're copying, we're recording, and brown envelopes dropping. Can't stop the brown envelopes from dropping. You can try your best, or you can't stop the brown envelopes from dropping. So we are paying attention to what is going on. Yeah? So they're trying to keep a lot of stuff away from you all. So they're doing it at this point in time. Don't be surprised certain things sign, certain things pass, all kind of things over the next few days, because everybody focusing on Karani and Anderson and Carnival. So by the time next week and so something else come up and people didn't realize, wait, that passed? That happened? How come we didn't hear about that? How come we didn't know about that? So these things are happening. Yeah? So we're letting you all know that we're paying attention. And whether it's Wednesday next week, because again, let me remind you all, definitely will not be on Friday night. Definitely will not be on Monday and Tuesday of next week. No, we will not be on. But we shall return, God's willing, on Wednesday night next week. Because we have, in fact, Wednesday night program is already prepared. Yeah, it's already prepared. Wednesday night program ready to go as it is already. We have things we could add to it, or we could take Wednesday night program, put it on Thursday if something else come up. But Wednesday night's program is already prepared. All right, so folks, we have a couple minutes. We say a special good night to Miss Kiami. Always there, always trying to help, always assisting. Miss Kiami, we hope that you're having a wonderful night tonight. Yeah, we hope that you're having a wonderful night tonight. Nice. Y'all asking where I get them song and them day. Don't worry, them day, man.
Believe it, and the whole world know it. She's also known as the Spice Land. Oh,
yes, security contract passing left, right, and center. Only feel we are paying attention to what goes there.
Let's prepare. The time is near.
When we're ready, we call in name.
Go and spread the news everywhere. I know you could do it together.
And especially when it comes to specific facilities, I would think that you would use a extremely professional security company that has certain means, and so that you wouldn't just anyway.
Every Grenadian, wave it in the sky, 'cause this is our birthday party. We inviting everybody, we celebrating we country all and all. That is why we make a statement for continuous development, 'cause it's a national movement. Sing the song, come let we celebrate, come let we celebrate.
I'm just reminding you all to make sure and keep your surroundings safe. Dengue out there. Even this morning, certain people were speaking to me and all the symptoms, the headache, the body ache, the high temperature, those sort of things. From after 6 this morning, I getting called. Yeah, I just happened to leave the phone on this time. So after 6 this morning, I woke up from calls from people because there's some serious cases with some people out there who are having all of the symptoms. Yeah, and there's also another flu outside of the dengue. Sometimes they have those symptoms, and when they check you, they don't find dengue because apparently there's another bad flu that's out there as well. So you have to be careful, Yeah, so sometimes the hand washing and those the things that we did during COVID time. I ain't too on the mask thing, but if I had to wait, I wait. But I ain't too thing on the mask thing. But what we did during COVID that kept us, you remember around that time, nobody catching flu, nobody getting the cold, that kind of thing. We don't know when last a cold pass you, so we have to do some of those things still. You may not want to wear the mask, but the hand washing, the knowing how and where to cough, yeah, those different things. We need to do those.
Country on and on. That is why we make a statement for continuous development, cause it's a national movement. Sing the song. Come let we celebrate. Come let we celebrate. Grenada is yours. Grenada is mine. Come let we celebrate. Come let we celebrate. Celebration time.
Yeah, folks, so if you got a call, you got to call now because we only have like about 5 minutes remaining. Yeah. As I said, at 9:45, I've got to get out of here. We will be having our program to I go fight it and come in, even though the draw is there for me to want to go up to St. John and to go up and yeah, the draw there, a feeling to go up and that kind of thing, and I want to go, but no. I have to be here for you also. I will be here tomorrow night, God's willing. Yeah? I fully expect that we will be in full celebration mode on the island of Grenada. I fully expect that we shall be in full celebration mode. But to get to full celebration mode, I'm continuing to say it. Pray for the man. Pray for your team. Pray for the team. Pray for your coaches. Pray for them. Yeah? And send positive messages. Right? Even if you have to change your profile picture to Karani for tomorrow. Right? Even if all of we had to change. In fact, I'm going to change mine. Yeah. Change it to nephew. If we had to change the profile picture to Karani for tomorrow, we're doing it. But whatever we need to do, the whole of Grenada, yeah, we changing the profile picture to Karani. The government leader or nothing, let us lead, right? So all of we changing the profile picture and thing to Karani for tomorrow. And so whether in Grenada or outside of Grenada, we changing for he tomorrow and then we changing to Anderson for Thursday, right? Nice, but we're making sure and do things. So remember, Karani is in action at 3:20 tomorrow, and Anderson is in action at 2:25 on Thursday. So Karani in action at 3:20 tomorrow afternoon, and Anderson on Thursday afternoon at 2:25. He will be in action in the final of the men's javelin. We're looking to see him pelt there. Yeah, you pelt, yeah, that stone in mango and thing on his small. Yeah, that thing and them come in handy right now, but you got the technique. You understand? One pelt and done. That's the kind of thing we like. So, folks, we're going to wrap it right now. That's all the time we have tonight for Talking Points. It's been wonderful being here with you. And in everything you say and do it safe and secure. I want to be speaking to and with you, and definitely not about you. My name is Sheldon Scott. I am out looking forward to tomorrow and, of course, on Thursday and the weekend as well. Although you ain't going to see me in them carnival thing, but we are on. All right? So do enjoy the rest of your night tonight. I am out. Don't worry. Now, they go come, we go make back up the time. You understand? Yeah.
I'm proud, I'm strong. I am a Grenadian. Yes, man. Grenada, the land where I was born. I know you were suffering. Men have raped you and abused you and left you there crying. I devote my heart, my body and my soul. I stretch forth my helping hand to help you out. I haven't got diamond, silver, nor even gold, but blessings I give to its west, north and south. Oh, Grenada, Grenada, here I come, sweet, sweet Grenada. I will never, ever, ever let you down. Oh no, I'll always be your support. Right here by your side, with my arms around you to wipe your weeping eye. Oh yeah. quite a long time now since you have fallen back to the last rung of the ladder, and your neighbors stand up there